What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today is finally the day I get to start putting the Squarebody back together, which I am absolutely stoked about. As you can see, I got the rockers painted last night, and that's all cured up, and they look really good. I'm shocked. I almost ran out of paint, but they look great. So the next thing to do is start putting this thing back together. I want to start on the fenders and get the doors on maybe tonight too. No bed. I'm not going to mess with that yet. I need help for that, and I still got brake lines that actually just showed up on the back porch. Pretty much from the cab back, I'm doing all new brake lines because it was messed up, but I'll probably do that off camera. And then the new shock mounts just showed up too, so I got to do all that before we can put the bed on. But I'm going to go ahead and start with these fenders. And if I can get them on and that goes good, we'll probably move to the doors, or I'll probably try to put the hood on and get the whole front clip back together. I don't have inner fenders right now. I have to order those because out of the 4 I have, they're all rotted beyond saving. And I want to be able to clean up and paint the front of the frame later on anyway, so I'll probably just run without those for a while. Anything else I'm missing before we dive into this? No, I don't think so. I'm going to grab a fender, try to get that on. I have body shims that I'm probably going to need a lot of because I'm sure all this is going to need a ton of adjustment. I don't know how to use them, so we're just going to get everything on, and if I need to adjust it later on, I'll figure it out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Before you even say anything about the fender paint, I'm not happy with it either. I think it looks pretty bad, but it looks better than rust. So it was rattle can, so don't forget that. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a fender and try to get it on, see what we can get done today. So all these bolts are pretty rusty, and well, only like the 3 main big ones in the back. So I went to the hardware store, grabbed some that matched up. And also in the front of the rocker, I didn't even show you, but I put new rubber plugs in that, so it keeps the water out of there. Oh, geez. Well, I forgot to take a bolt out and already scratched them, so these match the truck. I totally forgot to record. I'm sorry. I think there was a bolt I forgot to take out. Whatever. It's on here. It's got 2 bolts finger tight. This needs to come up about 12 inches. So I guess I'm going to learn how to use shims today. Good start. Let's get some shims. In a weird turn of events, I put that one fender on, and then I went on vacation, and I actually dropped my phone in the bottom of Lake Michigan, into Lake Michigan. Now it's at the bottom of Lake Michigan. So it's been a week with no phone, and I had to keep working on this, but I couldn't really get you guys any video. So the truck is basically done. The cab is completely put back together. Andrew came over, and we spent about 3 hours, and that man is a god at lining up body panels, because this thing looks 10 times better than it did before we started this, and whatever doesn't look right is definitely my fault. So this side is our best side for sure. The doors, everything, it lines up so good. The hood could use a little adjustment, but other than that, it's really good. So let me grab the camera and show you guys up close how good this thing is right now, and then let's go ahead and finish the inside cab and get the seat in it so that that part's basically done, that the cab will be completely put back together, because that's what we're doing in this video. I'm losing myself and making all these videos at the same time, and I just don't even know what we're working on today. I'm doing like 3 things. So we're gonna finish the cab today after I show you how good all the body panels lined up. So once I get the bed on too, I'm gonna buff this door, and everything should match a lot better. The hood also needs buffed. You can tell this is what it's supposed to look like. Battery tray is back in. It's rotted, but the battery's back in there. This is bungee corded up, the propane regulator. I have no inner fenders right now, and I won't for a while because this all needs painted and cleaned up still. And I just don't have any right now. So the doors, look at that. There's a lot of shims in there. But he did a super good job. We messed with it for about 3 hours. I'm glad I left the dent and the damage there from the rockers I put on, because it kind of looks, I don't know, makes the truck looks original kind of. It doesn't look like it's had, it looks like it's still beat up. Nobody puts a damaged rocker on a truck, so it fits the whole truck. It looks cool. Door gaps, everything is really good. These open. I have no weather seals yet, or door seals, so they bounce around obviously, but came out awesome. Then over here, this side wasn't as good. This is the first rocker I did. I had some adjustment issues there where I tried to put the door on myself and I closed it and I actually scratched that a lot. So whatever, no big deal. It's gonna get worn out from boots anyways. Shuts awesome. And then this fender had damage. It was actually bent. So it's like a 1/4 inch lower. We had to do a little bit of work right there. And I also put this rocker up too high when I did it. So this is with the door closed. The rocker is tucked. You can see it's tucked behind there. The door is supposed to go right to it. That's on me though. That was just my body work. And the door, I put the rocker in too far. The rocker just up and in the truck too far. So there's nothing I can do about that. It's no big deal. It just looks, you can't even really tell that much. But this side looks good too. Hood could use a little more adjustment. I got to do all the fascia and put that all back together. I don't know when I'll do that. I'll probably do it today. But that being said, what we're doing in the rest of this video is we're going to put the kill mat into the cab, and I have a new rubber floor mat, like the factory floor mat. I just used mineral spirits and cleaned all this up and blew it out. This part is getting kill mat, and then we have this right here, which is a factory rubber floor, a new one for this truck. Actually, I think it's for like an 80s one. I got that. I bought from somebody. So we're gonna go ahead and kill mat that, which is the stuff I got here. If you don't know what that is, it's like a sticky sound dampening insulation type thing. I didn't want to do like the thick foam insulation that gets wet and rots your floor, because this truck will probably have water in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be used for stuff like that. So I don't want something that can get wet, but I do want sound dampening. So we're gonna go ahead and stick that down in this area and then put the floor mat in, get the seat in, and this cab will be, as far as I'm gonna take it, it's gonna be good. A bunch of small stuff to do that I probably won't even make videos on, but all of these channels, everything needs redone. And when the weather stripping shows up, I'll put that on, but that'll take like 10 seconds at most. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get the kill mat out and start sticking it down. And I've never done this, so let's see how it goes. And let's finish this up. So I already cleaned everything off, and this is just peel and stick, and it kind of just forms. So I'm just gonna pretty much want to do from here as far as I can till I run out and do the whole trans hump, because the rubber comes to here and I don't want you to see the shiny kill mat underneath here. And then I got the tools to do it. There's a bunch of different sizes, but you roll these on here until the air bubbles go away. I watched one YouTube video. It seems extremely easy. So I'll start a time lapse and let's knock this out. We got the kill mat done. Just did this area, pretty much all I had anyways. Went up pretty high. We got that hole cut out. We're gonna go ahead and put the rubber floor mat in, the factory one, and then get the seat in here. I might end up having to put the thick like wool insulation under here, because you're probably gonna see all this through the rubber, and I'm worried about the tunnel bolts wearing through it over time. So I'm probably gonna have to end up doing that. I just don't want it to hold water. So, or if anything, we'll take the rubber out and we'll paint this or something. But that should help with noise in here a lot. It looks really nice in there. So we'll throw this rubber floor mat in and get the seat in here and be done with this. So we got this side lined up kind of where it needs to be, and this doesn't have a hole cut out for the four-wheel drive. So I just got it to where it's kind of going in the trans tunnel. And I'm gonna go way past where it is so I can kind of for sure know I don't mess up, and just cut an X to slide over the shaft. Try to slide it over, and now you stay here and I'll go pull the other side across. Speaker wire, very important for the tunes. All right, the rubber's in, good enough. I want to get the seat in here because we got other stuff to do today. That's just set over it. I got to cut that out better, but we're gonna throw the seat in, and this is already looking better. And I got to redo the metal for this, but I just set them down, the covers that hold that down, but good enough right now. All right, guys, and just like that, we have a kind of complete truck. The floor looks really good. I still obviously need to cut that out. The seat's in. This looks awesome. I've never seen it like this. So I think in celebration, we're gonna take this for a quick rip down the road with my temporary, very, very temporary fuel setup, because I have to drive it up to put the bed on it, which is not gonna happen today. But that'll be in that next video anyways. We're gonna take this for a little celebration ride, cab only, and see if we can see how it is. Well, I ended up taking the Squarebody right down the street and back, and had a blast. It's really funny with no rear shocks, no bed. There's no weight back there. The thing is kind of super bouncy. But had fun with that. But the front half is done now. That's it for this video. Basically done. There's a couple little things. The interior's basically put together. But we're done for now. The next video is gonna be getting that old rusty bed off of there, fixing up the frame, brake lines, getting the fuel tank out of it because we don't even need it since it's propane. Why was it under there? And getting the new bed on and finally seeing this truck back in one piece, basically rust-free. So I'm pretty stoked. That's gonna be a banger of a video. That one's gonna be a lot longer, I'm sure, than this. But there's a lot of work left to do on the whole back half of the truck. So hope you guys are liking the series so far, and I hope you'll come back and watch that video. I'm having a blast working on this truck. It's a lot of work, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. It seems like you are. I'm getting a decent amount of views on the Squarebody stuff. I know those trucks are just super popular right now, so that's probably why. But please consider liking and subscribing if you are enjoying. That really means a lot to me because I make probably like $5 per video, and if I could make more than that, I could make better videos because I spend a lot of my own money. So I won't get into that, but I hope you guys will come back for the next video. It's gonna be really good, and we will get this truck back in one piece and looking better than ever, better than I've ever seen it, better than it's looked for the past 20 years. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you come back. Peace.